Good morning, everybody, on this Monday, July 1st. Welcome to July. Are you ready for the second half of 2019? I know I'm not. I don't know where I'm going to be by the end of 2019, you know? I've been looking for new jobs. I don't know where I'm going to be by the end of 2019. I'm standing in front of a window to try to get some pretty good light. But anyway, we are showered. We are ready to go. We are about to head out to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. It is 10 o'clock right now, so the park's actually already open. So we're not going to be there right at opening, and that is okay. That is okay. I'm going to try to relax today and not get upset when we have long lines, because it is the week of 4th of July, and I fully expect that Busch Gardens and Water Country USA are going to be packed to the brim all this week. And Colonial Williamsburg as well. We're going there. We didn't buy tickets for Colonial Williamsburg, but we can go and walk around the town and we can actually take the dogs to Colonial Williamsburg. We're allowed to take them in. So anyway, long story short, I'm going to try to relax. I'm going to try to not get upset when we've got long lines. I'm going to eat until I can't eat anymore because we've got all day dining, and my shorts probably won't fit. I actually got the tighter shorts. Well, I don't know if you guys remember a couple of months ago when I bought shorts. It was like May. Yeah, it was right around Mother's Day because Target was running a sale, and I got shorts and shirts. Anyway, Wednesday is sniffing under the couch, sorry. Anyway, I bought shorts and I went with the little bit tight ones because I was like, okay, I plan to not wear them for another 2 months. For some reason my focus isn't working right. I plan to not wear them for like another 6 weeks. I'll lose like another, 10 pounds in the next 6 weeks and I will be good. My pants will fit just fine. Yeah, that didn't happen. So they're a little bit tight. They fit, but they're a little bit tight, and I have a feeling that by the end of the next 3 days, because I have all you can eat for the next 3 days, my shorts won't fit me anymore. So that'll stink. I am gonna keep keto as much as I can for the next 3 days. I told John, like, our all you can eat has we can get an entree, a beverage, and a side or a dessert everywhere we go. Now, not everywhere has a dessert, obviously, so most of the time I'm going to be getting a side salad. Most places have just a side salad for their side, but there are some places that have desserts. And I said to John, I was like, well, if you or Neil or Nick or somebody gets a dessert, I might have a bite of a dessert or something. Or if you get French fries, I might have a French fry. So, yeah. But I'm going to, for my meals, I'm going to stay keto, low carb, and just try not to eat too much. I skipped breakfast today because I do expect to eat probably at least 3 or 4 meals at the park because, let's be honest, they're not going to be all that much. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, long story short, I'm gonna go get some sunblock on. I'm going to go get my shoes on. I left my hair down, but I do have my hair scrunchie. I'm planning to pull my hair up today, to be honest with you, because it's supposed to be 88 degrees. And that's just what they're calling for. So, and it's very steamy here, very, very steamy here. So I do plan to probably end up pulling my hair up. Just because it's going to be hot. So I do have to put some sunblock on my ears and on my neck. And I think we're going to bring sunblock and just leave it in the car just in case I have to reapply later in the day. But for now, the boys have something on in the bedroom really, really loud. But for now, we're going to go ahead and finish getting ready to go to the park, and we're going to go to the park. I'm going to try to film some of it, but it'll probably be on my phone because I'm not going to bring my camera with me. So anything else you see while at the park is going to be on my phone, because I am bringing my phone. So we will see you guys later. Let's see what the day holds. All right, everybody, it is time for bed. It is...
She remembered to close the door.
It's 11:15, a little bit after 11:15, almost 11:20. But anyway, I'm remembering to close the vlog like John said. I did get some sun. Not too much though. We got this 100 plus SPF stuff from Neutrogena, which seems to work really, really well. I put it on my legs and I don't look like, I don't even think I got any sun on my legs at all. And my arms, I just got a little bit, and it's not even showing up on camera as much as it is in person. I mean, I got just the slightest bit of color. The most shade that I got on is just like on my cheeks and on my nose. So I don't think I even got much on my neck, did I?
No.
I just have natural redness, and I have a couple of acne spots down here on my collarbone. So for the most part, the 100 SPF works really, really well. Nick did get a little bit of sun, but he actually used a different sunscreen than I did. He used the other one, right? The banana boat?
He used, depends on what spot of your tan.
It was on his face.
That was 100 SPF.
But was it the banana boat or the Neutrogena?
That was the Neutrogena.
Okay, Nick got some sun. I don't know why he got some sun more than I did, but
he rubbed it off on us because he was sweating.
Oh, we were sweating though. It was hot. It was like high 80s and pretty, kind of not super humid, but humid.
Was it not?
I'm a little concerned because Wednesday we're going to be going to Busch Gardens as well, and it's supposed to be in the mid 90s on Wednesday, and it's supposed to get really hot and humid because it's supposed to actually brew up rain in the afternoon on Wednesday. So I'm going to double check the weather real quick. Tomorrow we're supposed to be going to the water park. Now today I haven't filmed since this morning with you guys, but I mean I filmed some at the park, which you'll have already seen. But today we went to the park. We got there at about 11:30?
Yeah.
Ish, about 11:30. We stayed until 4, and then we came back here and took the dogs out. We stayed here for about an hour, and then we went back for about 6:30, and we stayed till 9. So we were there probably for about 7 or 8 hours, 7.5, 8 hours, somewhere in there, 7.5, 8 hours. Tomorrow we're supposed to go to the water park. It's supposed to be a high of 95. Sunny all day, no clouds, no rain, just sunny all day. High of 95. So we're going to the water park tomorrow. I'm thinking about not going until around 12 and only staying till about 5. What are your thoughts about that?
Not upset.
So, I mean, we did get the all-day dining. Maybe what we'll try to do is eat 3 times tomorrow there. We ate 3 times today at Busch Gardens. But given that all of the stuff at the water park is like grab and go, it's all like burgers and hot dogs and pizza, that sort of thing. It's not, it's mostly grab and go. Anyway, what we might do is try to get something when we first get there, and then wait 90 minutes, get another meal, and then wait 90 minutes, get another meal. Yeah. Maybe we'll end up getting 4, but I doubt it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It really depends on how long we end up making it there. Today, although we were sweating, we didn't get on any sort of water rides until like the very end. Literally the last ride we rode was, what was it called?
Escape from Pompeii.
Escape from Pompeii. And it's a water ride, but honestly, we didn't get super wet. But there were people like shooting jets of water at the boat, and that's how we got wet. Like I literally was barely wet at all, and then they squirted us, and Neil was on the closest side of the water jet. I was second, so we got the most wet. You and Nick got a little bit, but not as much. But the actual ride itself didn't get us super wet. So we had our sunscreen on, but we didn't actually like get super wet or anything like that. So it stayed all day. Tomorrow, because number one, it's going to be hotter. Like I said, I think today the highest was like 87. Tomorrow it's supposed to be almost 10 degrees hotter, and we're going to be on water rides and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then Wednesday, we're gonna go back to Busch Gardens. It's supposed to be 97 on Thursday. Hot, humid, and they're saying it might like cook up an afternoon thunderstorm or whatever. Now the park is gonna be open on Wednesday until 11 p.m. So I'm thinking we might do a similar thing as we did today, is go for a few hours, come back to the hotel for a few hours, like during the hottest part of the day, and then go back over to the park later in the evening when it's not as hot.
Terrible.
Yeah. So like I said, I think we might go over, maybe try to get there at 10. We got there, like I said, at 11:30 today. We were just running a little bit late, and the traffic to get in through the gates was too long. I think it took us like a half an hour to get through the gates. Anyway,
that's the problem with going at 11.
Yeah. So maybe we'll try to go a little bit earlier on Wednesday and get there by 10 o'clock and stay maybe only until like 2 or 3, and then come back here for a couple of hours and then go back over around 6 o'clock or something like that. We'll see. We're gonna play it by ear. We're not gonna make any like super duper plans, but honestly, we got to ride the most rides in the second half of today when we went back at like 6:15, 6:30, something like that. We got to ride more rides in the last like 2.5 hours than we did for the other 5 hours or 4 hours or whatever that we were there in the morning or like early afternoon, because a lot of the people started leaving. And by the time, you know, we were there in the evening, the lines for the rides were a lot less. So I'd like to do that again on Wednesday. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, right now we're going to bed. Like I said, it's 11:15. If we don't go to the water park until like mid-morning or like early afternoon, then I'm probably gonna need to get up and eat breakfast tomorrow. I skipped breakfast this morning. But probably try to get up and eat breakfast tomorrow. Not a lot, but maybe like just a little bit of eggs or something. So we'll see. We'll see. I know I'm rambling. Overall, it was a really fun day, I think. We didn't get as many rides as I would have liked to have gotten because the lines were really long.
Especially in the morning.
Yeah, in the first part of the day when we went, the lines were really long. Like, we stood in line for food for half an hour. And then the lines for the rides, it depends on where we were. Like, in the earlier part of the day, the lines for rides were like really long. So we only got a handful of rides done in the morning or in the early part of the day. Sorry, my hair's all frizzy. Anyway, I expect tomorrow, because it's supposed to be so hot and it's getting closer to the 4th of July being Thursday, I fully expect the water park to be a nightmare tomorrow, to be honest with you. I really do. Which is why I don't expect to be there for very long. So we're gonna play it by ear. We're gonna see how it goes. I like the lazy river, just like relaxing and going around the water. I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
I hate the lazy river.
You hate the lazy river?
I've never been a fan, you know that.
I like the lazy river just because you don't have to wait in line.
I agree, you don't have to wait in line.
Once you get your inner tube, you just like hang out in the water. The wave pool is another one that I don't mind because you, again, don't have to wait in line. You like all the water slides.
Well, the water, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to insist that you and Neil get on the water coaster, only because...
That's the newest ride there. The line is going to be horrendous.
I know, but you're never going to, unless you go with us to Hershey Park when we do the water park. I'm telling you right now, the water coaster is probably the coolest thing in a water park thing that I've come across recently.
We'll see. Like I said, we're gonna play it by ear. We're not gonna make any hardcore plans, so we'll see. My biggest problem is that it's supposed to be really hot. I expect the park to be really crowded, and that for me is a miserable combination. So anyway, today I am thankful that even though there were a couple parts of the day that were frustrating, like trying to get through the parking gates, crazy frustrating. The rest of the day, not really bad. I mean, we had some lines to wait in, but you know what? We were just kind of like, it's fine. The last time we were in Williamsburg was like 4 or 5 years ago. I can't remember the exact year. I remember the office that I was working in because I remember that one of my coworkers, I was telling her that I wanted a fanny pack, and she actually bought me a fanny pack. Like, I was like, what are you doing? Why are you buying me a fanny pack? She's like, I was like, how much do I owe you? She's like, no, don't worry about it. So I know where I was working at the time, and that was like 4 or 5 years ago. Might have been, I think it was 5 years ago, but that was the last time we were down here. I don't think we went to the water park that time. I think we only went to Busch Gardens, right?
Possibly.
I think we only went to Busch Gardens. Maybe we went to the water park. I don't remember. It was 5 years ago. But we've consistently come down here to the Busch Gardens and Water Country about every 4 or 5 years since Nick's been born. Because this is the third time Nick's been here, and he's 12 years old. I think the first time Nick came, he was just like a toddler though. Yeah. And then, like I said, it was 4 or 5 years ago, so he was around 6 or 7. And now he's 12. So 7 or 8. He was 7 or 8. And I think the first time he came, he was like 3 maybe. Because I remember taking him to the like little kids areas at the park. So anyway, it was a good day. It was hot. Wednesday is going to be even hotter, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope you all are having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.